Hi everyone, Big Pauly back for a brand new Blu-ray Monday shopping trip. That's right, it is Monday. It's time to go out, hit the shops and have a look, see what we've got in today. So today we're going to head over to Canterbury again. I'm saving Maidstone again until next week because I was messaged by Lulu and Claire yesterday while I was at work. They said, we've got a couple of extra Christmas presents from Lulu's mum for me. So when can I pick them up? So I'll do that next week. We also need to talk about the 31st of January because that's a very special day. We'll talk about that when I get home. First of all though, we have a list of lovely goodies that are out today. So let's put you into receiver position. It's a bit of a mixed bag, I think, this week. Obviously, end of the month, there's going to be crap loads. We've got The Last Night in Soho, Dune, and Ghostbusters Afterlife coming out on the same day. And the day that it's coming out on is a significant special occasion, which I'll explain later on in the video. But anyway, first of all, we have a release from Arrow, The Mangler. Yes, The Mangler is coming out. We also have The Gunfighter. We have another Mondo steelbook, Avengers Age of Ultron, a 4K steelbook. I've already had a delivery of that, so there will be an unboxing for that one. And we also have Annette. It's what you get on a tennis court, isn't it? Oh dear me. We also have The Fan as well. You get one of them in the ceiling. We have another Liam Neeson actioner, described as, what is it, Die Hard in the Snow, I think. The Ice Road. Yeah. It's basically Ice Road truckers with a bit of machine gun action. Yeah. And I actually didn't mind the film. I thought it was quite an enjoyable Liam Neeson movie. If you're into your whole Ice Road truckers and action films and that, it's not a massive way action film, you know, but it's not bad, it's not crap. So I might buy that actually today because I didn't know there was going to be a physical release for that. We also have Van Helsing. That's coming out, I think, with season 5 and also seasons 1 to 5. We have The Rescue, which is a National Geographic documentary about the was it 13 kids that got trapped in that cave. I believe they're actually making a Hollywood motion picture out of that. I think Viggo Mortensen's in it, if I'm not mistaken. We also, from 1963, we also have The Servant 4K, which is coming out in a limited edition box set. Of course, one of the main releases this week is The Addams Family 2. Yes, I really enjoyed the first film. I watched that with Claire, so if I do pick it up, we'll have to watch the second one as well. New title from Shudder, Jacob's Wife. We also have Castle Falls, which I'm not familiar with that. Temple, Season 2, and also WWE Survivor Series. So, moderate list, but nothing really huge. There's a lot of like boutique titles there and independent ones and stuff like that. Yes. Anyway, so let's get on the road. Let's get over to Canterbury. Let's get parked up and let's go and do some Blu-ray hunting. Oh yes, Blu-ray hunting in January, baby. Okay, so we are here in Canterbury. Lots of car parking space, which is really good. First thing I've got to do is go and get rid of a parcel which has to be shipped back to Amazon Italy because it's damaged, and then we'll go to HMV and all the usual stuff. Also need to pop into Katie Powell's favourite shop, yes, Primark. I need to go and have a look to see if I can find myself a hat and also some new socks. I know, bloody exciting stuff, isn't it? I came here for Blu-ray hunting, not bloody sock shopping. I've also got some special news for you at the end of the video, but let's get going and let's go and drop off this at the post office first. Into the post office then. Okay, so first look, while we're here, let's pop into CEX and British Heart Foundation, then we'll go down to HMV. Okay, so we're in CEX. First thing I'm seeing is Alex Cross with Tyler Perry. I think that's the film. Here we have a little animated film. I couldn't quite read the title on that. We do have AVP, the collector's set there, unfortunately without a slip. We have a nice Batman collection here for £12. 5 films I think that might have in it. Very nice. And down here we have the Bong Joon-ho collection for £32 and Battlestar Galactica. A Cure to Wellness, or a Cure for Wellness. I did watch this. Not bad, I suppose. And we also have Candyman for £12 with a broken case. Yes, thank you very much. Down here we have Deep Blue Sea for £3. The only Deep Blue Sea worth buying. Forget the other two. And we also have Snake Eyes for £10 for Blu-ray. And we also have Don't Breathe 2 for £12 as well. Here we have Get Shorty for £5 with a nice black case. And down here we have one of those Hammer horror films as well. What have we got up here? Gemini Man 4K for £12. We have the brilliant Star Trek Lower Decks up here as well. And here we have Sabotage with Arnold Schwarzenegger for £2. Brutal film. And also Scream, the 4K for £12 with a nice slipcover. Down here, yeah, let's just put that like that. Down the bottom here we have Paranormal Activity for £25. I think this is the limited collector's set. We also have this thing as well. Was it Paganini Horror or something? Yeah, very nice, £10. And we have The Jerk as well with Steve Martin. Now we're in the British Heart Foundation. Pretty much more or less the same, but they have had some seasons of Mad Men in. I think it's the first couple of seasons, the first 3 seasons. They're priced about like $3.99, $2.99. And there's also some seasons of Lost as well, which I already have all them, so don't need to bother with any of that. Okay, so next up, HMV. Let's go in and have a look, see what they've got in this week. Okay, so on the new film section, here's the big one this week. The Addams Family 2. Yes, very nice, colourful cover there. $14.99 and comes with a lovely slip cover. And as I walk up round the back, you can see they're starting to pack away all the Blu-rays. Ah, dear me, that's going to be a task, isn't it? Down here we have Ice Road, Die Hard on Ice. Yes, I know where you are. You're on the ice. I'm going to come and kill you. And then I'm going to have some new teeth whitener. $14.99. Oh dear. Down here we have the 4K for The Servant, Dirk Bogart. Brand new restoration. This is £32.99. Special features, lots of bits and pieces in there, so it's kind of a deluxe edition. And down here we have Jacob's Wife, which is the new Shudder exclusive. But unfortunately limited stuff in here this week. Okay, so had a chat with the guy in HMV as they were packing a lot of stuff away. They're moving from the 19th of January, probably reopen sometime in February or March. Because of the explosion of digital streaming, the shop is desizing, so there's not going to be an upstairs anymore, and they won't be selling a lot of stuff. I'll tell you what they won't be selling when we get back to the car. But he's given me a kind of an explanation as to where they're going, so it's either going to be some of these shops around here, so we'll see which one. But let's have an idea of maybe which shop they're moving into. Okay, so that is one of the options. So they might move into there. Although I should imagine that's quite a big store, so may not be that one. These are another 2 options. That one there and the Whiteflies Wonderland, but they're a little bit too small, I think. Next possibility could be where the Calendar Club used to be. Again, you can see it's not that big. Yeah, that's not a very big store. And the other option is the green building over there, which is what Mankind used to be. Personally, if you think about it, I think it's going to be the one down there. That one down there. They'll just have one floor. Okay, so next stop is Katie Powell's favourite store, Primark. Let's pop in. Oh my god! It's a wall of socks! Socks everywhere! Oh, and here's some really nice hats. Oh, look, Star Wars, lovely hat there for £3. Okay, so back to the car. Some big news to talk about a little bit later on with what's happening with the channel, and also a big special event, hopefully at the end of the month, and also talk about HMV a little bit. I did pick up 3 things. Picked up 1 from CEX, 2 from HMV, and I also picked up a hat and some socks from Primark. Really well priced as well, less than a tenner. So I'll show you those when we get home. Wasn't really much else I could show in HMV, which we'll talk about a little bit later on. But for now, I'm going to stop off. Because I want to try something from McDonald's that I've never tried before. You'll see what it is a little bit in a minute. So yeah, let's head back to Dover and let's pop into McDonald's. Okay, so we are back to Dover. Not a big shopping trip today, as there's only limited stuff that I could show in HMV because they're clearing away a lot of stuff, packing up a lot of stuff. But rather than go and have a fish and chip day today or go to Toby Carvery, I keep seeing this advertised, and I thought, well, you should really try it and see what the outcome is. Now, you know, I went to Greggs and I tasted their vegan sausage roll, which knocked my socks off. Very impressed with that. I gave it a glowing review. Yes, really lovely. I also tried one of their steak bakes as well. Well, today I thought I'd go to McDonald's. Let's figure it out. And try a McPlant. Yes, plant-based burger. The only way to find out what it's like is to try it. So that's what we're going to do. I also have some fries, some lovely fries. Let's have a fry now. Oh yes, baby. And a lovely cappuccino. Of course, you've got to have a cappuccino or a latte. Oh yes, baby. Okay, so I've never had one of these before. I'm not a vegan by any means. I'm not a vegetarian, but I thought, give it a go. So here we have, oh, do you know what? I better put a bib on, because if I don't put a bib on, it's all going to go down my shirt. And nobody wants that. So let's get a nice big white bib. There we go. Right. Okay, so a McPlant. Okay, so there we go. There is the McPlant. McBurger, Mc whatever. Oh, great. Yes, all my letters is falling off. All in my wallet. Right, oh God, it's all gone on the floor and all. They need to make like little trays for the cars. Oh God, it's gone everywhere. I've got lettuce everywhere. It's all over my bloody dials. Hang on, let me wipe that down. Oh, what was it Mama Bowman used to say? Oh, you're such a mucky pup. Right, okay, so here we go. Let's give it, do you know what? I'm going to put it in a bit of paper like that. Okay, so it's got tomato and it's got lettuce in it. It's got, I think, vegan cheese. So there is the meat. Well, not really. So that's nice. Nice soft roll. Do you know what? This is not bad. Everything else tastes like McDonald's. Right now, no. There's going to be so much lettuce on the floor in a minute. And you've got pickles and everything. It's just that. That's what makes a difference. It's like ground up minced beef. And it's got a very meaty taste to it. Yeah, this is really nice. If I drove into a McDonald's and I was hungry, or for any reason, if I drove into a McDonald's and they were having supply problems and they only had a McPlant burger and fries, I'd be perfectly happy. It doesn't feel so greasy either, even though I'm dropping everything all over the floor. Yeah, I'm really impressed. Yeah, nice one, McDonald's. Thumbs up. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to eat the rest of this before it all drops on the floor and have my fries and my lovely cappuccino, and then we'll go home. I'll show you what I picked up today. I've had a couple of deliveries in the last couple of days as well, so I'll show you those. Oh, I just noticed that there's actually sauce all over my in-car stereo system. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna have to have it washed. Anyway, yeah, and we'll go home. We'll talk a bit about HMV and I'll explain the whole situation. But yeah, right, let's get back into this then.
Meanwhile.
Okay, so back from Canterbury. Got some bits here, some movies. Oh yes, you see what the bottom one is. Plus also, first of all, Primark needed desperately needed a hat. Do you remember a couple of weeks ago I went down to Tesco's down Westwood Cross and I got home and I couldn't find my bloody hat, and I even went down there the next day hoping that it was just in the gutter somewhere, I could at least wash it. But unfortunately no, it was probably picked up and thrown in the what's it called, Bernardo's or something, or Salvation Army in their big bins down there. So I thought I definitely need a new hat. So in Primark I found this one, a lovely Star Wars hat, and this was £3. This was originally I think £7 and it was reduced down to £3. So hopefully it's going to keep my bonds nice and warm. There's that then. Yes, that's going to do the job. Very nice. Cover my ears up as well. Fantastic. Right. Let's take that off. So that's fantastic quality, £3. I also needed some new socks, as for some reason I keep getting holes in them. And it's not where your nails are. I think they must be rubbing on my shoe somewhere. So I found these in Primark. Lovely colours, bright colours. This is 7 pairs for £5. That is bargain. That is a bargain. Let me undo them because they've got different days and colours on them. As you can see, we've got like Monday. So if I lose my memory while out Blu-ray hunting, I'll know what day it is. I might even mix it up. I might even have like a blue Monday on the left foot and maybe a red Tuesday on the right foot. I won't know what day of the week it is then. But yes, we've all got lots of lovely days on there. So obviously 7, so that's 7 days. But definitely needed some. I don't know why I keep saying desperately needed some. Yeah, I did. I desperately needed some. But I definitely needed some new socks. So that's really good. That's less than £1 a pair. That's brilliant. Hopefully they last. Okay, so that's those two. Before we get into the Blu-rays, I've got a couple of updates for you. First of all, I am bringing back the end of month Blu-ray hauls. Yes, the monthly Blu-ray roundup. I kind of feel a little bit lost without it. I know I do show in my Blu-ray hunts what I pick up, but I kind of miss going through the whole stretch of what I've picked up at the end of each month and see how much I get in one month. So I'm putting them all to one side at the moment, because that's my problem in the past. I've kind of like filed them on the shelf after the week and put them away, and then I end up forgetting what I bloody bought. So I have to go through the videos. So I'm putting them all on one pile, and then at the end of the month, I'll know exactly what to do. I can just grab that pile and say, you know, this is what I got. So I hope everybody will be happy that the Blu-ray hauls are coming back. The other thing, HMV. Now that HMV in Canterbury has been there for as long as I can remember. I used to go in there as a teenager. Yes, we are talking that old. And it's been in the same place. Obviously with changing tastes and changing ways, mainly because digital is becoming bigger, HMV Canterbury has decided to shrink the shop. And they are moving into one of those outlets at Whitefriars, the shopping centre, the shopping area where they are. No, he said it's only going to be one level. At the moment, the one that I go to, you've got all the Blu-rays, 4Ks, suites, action figures downstairs, and then you go upstairs and you've got all the vinyl and the CDs and everything. So they're going to be putting it all on one floor, which I think is probably beneficial, because if you're just hunting around on Blu-rays downstairs, you're not going to have any inclination to go upstairs and look at the CDs and the vinyl, you know, if you're not really into that. Whereas you might be walking through the store like that, passing the Blu-rays or the 4Ks, and then over on one side there might be like a Star Wars CD rack, and you think, oh, let's have a look at the CDs. You never know. Could be better doing it that way. So I think probably it's going to be about the same size, but just the lower level floor. And I think it is that thingy man, Top Man, the one that I showed you, the first empty store that I showed you. I think it's going to be that one that's going to be the main store. They'll probably use upstairs for like the storeroom. So that closes on the 19th of January. And he says that they're not even going to take stock of Halloween Kills, even though it's 2 days earlier. So they probably won't get any stock. So I can't go Blu-ray hunting in Canterbury that week. And once they close on the 19th, he reckons it will be open by the beginning of March, but could be like late February. So come late February, early March, when I know that they're open, we'll go over, we'll have a good look. And we'll stake out the area and stake out the new facilities and everything. Hopefully they'll have a brand new sign as well, because I think these new stores that are coming up, I think it says something like the HMV shop or something along the top. I know there's a brand new one that's started, that's opened up down in Pete's Place, down in Southampton. But yeah, it's sad, but it's not in a way. The staff were upbeat. They were running around the store there, taking stuff off the shelves, boxing stuff up. As you can see in the video, they've kind of like, when all the movies were flat against the wall, they've turned them all so they're like that, so they're easy to grab, so that they can stack them all into the boxes. It's all a case of them having to move everything though, and get all the shelves set up and stuff like that. So yeah, it is sad that that part of the chapter is coming to a close, but it is a good thing that they are actually only moving and not closing the store completely. It's Canterbury. You get a crap load of people in Canterbury. They'd be stupid to close the store in Canterbury. I know a lot of other stores have closed, like Marks Spencer's and Nason's, and loads of other stores have closed in Canterbury, but in the summer it's heaving. That city is heaving because you get all the foreign students and the foreign visitors, or you used to pre-pandemic. I don't know what it's going to be like this summer, but hopefully there'll be a lot more people coming over. So yes, so you've got to look on the positive. They are only moving, so that is a good thing. That means that HMV are not struggling that much, that, you know, they can only move down a little bit size wise, and they're happy with what they've got. But what he did say they won't be stocking are the big massive like DVD box sets, like the £100 CSI box sets or shit like that. So I would imagine it will be all the chart stuff, maybe maybe all the boutique labels because they sell really well. Maybe they'll size down a bit on the toys and the action figures and the food and stuff like that, because like I say, they've got to stock vinyl and they've got to stock CDs as well. So I'm looking forward to checking it out when that reopens. So anyway, that's that. So I'm going to give HMV Canterbury a thumbs up because it's happy news, even though it's not. You know what I mean. What else was I going to talk about? Oh yes, before we get onto the Blu-rays, the big day this month, the 31st of January, which we will be receiving crap loads of new releases on that day. The list is like, including June, Ghostbusters Afterlife, and Last Night in Soho. That's what it's called, isn't it? Last Night in Soho, all being released on the same day, as well as shitloads of other stuff. That day, 31st of January, and that Monday, it's really weird, exactly 5 years ago to that day was when I did my very first Blu-ray hunt video at Tesco's in Dover. It's kind of an embarrassing video to go back to because I acted like a plank of wood. I am going to stick a link down in the description, so if you want to see my very first ever Blu-ray hunt, then click on the link, give it a thumbs up, and maybe drop a comment or two, because there probably hasn't been a comment or two dropped on that video for a long time. But I tend not to go back and watch that video too often because it is cringy, and like I say, Anakin Skywalker, you know, Hayden Christensen was probably a better actor in Attack of the Clones than I was in that YouTube video. I'm more wooden. But yes, that will mark 5 years to the day that I started Blu-ray hunting. Wow, holy crap. So we've got to do a big video. It's got to be a big video. There's going to be some giveaways in the video. Probably won't only go to one town. We'll probably do 2 towns or maybe 3 towns. It's going to be like an hour plus video at least. So I'm really looking forward to doing that one. Unless we're all in lockdown, of course. So yeah, so that's a couple of good things to look forward to. So let's get on to some pickups and some deliveries. First of all, we're going to get on to a couple of deliveries that I've had. Now the first one is Banshee, which is the complete box set, all 4 seasons. This is the French release. This is £15. This was £15 for all 4 seasons. I know the writing is in French, but I'm not really bothered if it's a Blu-ray box set and it's £15. Considering HMV is nearly, I think, £60 and Amazon's about £55. So sometimes you got to go where the bargain is. This does have an English soundtrack. It is Dolby Digital. I think it's 5.1. Yeah, I think it's 5.1 DTS master audio. with an English an English track, so that's pretty good. So let me just take this off. I'm not going to do an entire unboxing. Well, I am doing an unboxing actually. So yes, anybody that's not familiar with Banshee, this is a fantastic show. If you haven't watched it, I urge you to watch it. This is Homelander. This is Homelander from The Boys, and he is absolutely brilliant. And some of the martial arts, you know, some of the fighting in this is John Wick quality, but it is fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So we get 4 lots here. We got French writing on the discs, of course, and we've got French sleeve in there. So I'm not too bothered, but if I can get someone to do a couple of English covers, Richard, I might tap someone up. But other than that, I'm really happy with that because that only cost me £15. So that is Banshee. And thank you, Neil Hill, for pointing that out on the Big Pauly page. Yesterday, was it yesterday? Yesterday, no, Saturday. Saturday, I had delivery of the Mondo Age of Ultron, new Xavi exclusive. I will be doing a special unboxing for this one, so I'm going to put that one to one side and I'll do an unboxing for that one very soon. That only took a day to get here. I think it was posted on Friday and it got here Saturday, which is very unusual. I wasn't the only person that received them within a day. Loads of people did as well. So, hey, maybe Xavier got some new shipping processes going on. I've also had notification that Iron Man 2 Mondo has shipped as well. So, you never know, that might be here tomorrow. On to today's pickups. One pickup from CEX, which cost £3. And I was humming and hawing whether or not I actually bought this. I don't think I did. I'm sure you'll know if I bought it. When we were in lockdown like 2 years ago and I was furloughed from my work for like 6 or 7 months, I was buying up like 90s and 80s disaster movies on Blu-rays and big action films. But I don't think I ever bought this one. This is Deep Blue Sea with Samuel L. Jackson for £3. This, really, I'm only bothered about having Deep Blue Sea. I don't care about the second film and I don't care about the third film. This is the best. This is the best and really the only one that's worth watching. It's a bit like Starship Troopers. You know, the first Starship Troopers is really the only decent film. But it does have artwork on the disc. So I will be rewatching this. I haven't seen it in a long time. It'd be maybe worth doing like a shark marathon. You know, Jaws, The Shallows and Deep Blue Sea or something. I don't know. Next one up. Next one is a film that has been called Die Hard on Ice. And it's not Torval and Dean. It is The Ice Road. Yes. This is just a dumb Liam Neeson action film about a load of people that just drive trucks and shoot at other people. It's dumb fun. It's dumb fun. Lawrence Fishburne is in it. Obviously Liam Neeson. I didn't think this was going to come out on physical media because this was streaming. I think this was Netflix or Amazon, one of them. And I watched it when it first went on to streaming. I enjoyed it. Not everybody likes it. You know, I've heard people saying it's really crap. That's your opinion. But for me, I really enjoyed it as a bit of dumb Liam Neeson, leave your brain at the door action film. So, yeah, I'm happy this has come out. He does look like he's freezing his bollocks off. He probably is. So let's just remove this. I also hear that there's more and more streaming exclusives that are being planned to come out on physical. I hear they're actually releasing The Tomorrow War with Chris Pratt, isn't it? It's Chris Pratt onto physical media. So I'm really looking forward to that because that was a bloody good film. That really was a good film. And I can imagine that in maybe hopefully 4K with a Dolby Atmos soundtrack. That would be fantastic. Yes, so this is an action film with Liam Neeson and Lawrence Fishburne. After a remote diamond mine collapses in far northern Canada, a big rig ice road driver, Liam Neeson, must lead an impossible and deadly rescue mission over a frozen ocean to save the trapped miners. Contending with thawing waters and a massive storm, they discover the real threat is one they never saw coming. This is Die Hard on ice. If you watch Ice Road Truckers, just imagine throwing some action in with an episode of Ice Road Truckers and you're there. This is 113 minutes long and the sound is 5.1. And we do actually have artwork on the disc as well. So I look forward to watching that again. I had fun with that one. And the last one that I picked up today is The Addams Family 2. Yes, I have the first one. I really enjoyed the first one. Watched it with Claire. So I should imagine I will be Misa be watching this one with Claire. Everyone's favourite spooky family is back. Fantastic. So this was £14.99. This comes with some bonus features up here as well. We're Altogether Addams, Courage to be Cookie, the Addams Family Road Trip Checklist. Now, I'm not sure what this one was. This one is about the skipping family dinners are totally consumed with screen time. To reclaim the bond of the family, they decide to cram Wednesday, Pugsley, Uncle Fester and the crew into their haunted camper and hit the road for one last miserable family vacation. That sounds really funny. That sounds like National Lampoon for the Addams Family, yes. And I think probably Lou might want to watch this because Lulu and Claire have decided to do some like camper van in eventually sometime this year. So I think that might be a fun one to watch. So yes, comes with a really nice slip cover. Now I'm going to remember that I actually bought this one and not see it in an HMV in about 3 months' time minus a slip, but still buy it anyway, like I did recently with another film. So there we go. Do you know what? I have got a spare green case hanging around. Oh, yes, baby. Yes, I know it's got a slip cover, but oh, yes, I'm going to slip a green case on that. Oh, lovely. So there we go. So they are the pickups and deliveries for this week. As I say, Addams Family 2. Forgot what it's bloody called then. Ice Road. Die Hard on Ice. Deep Blue Sea. Plus also the Avengers Age of Ultron. As I say, there will be an unboxing, a special unboxing for that one. And also the complete series of Banshee. And 7 pairs of socks and a hat. Jesus, what's my life come to? Yes, so there we go. So that is it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Like it by giving it some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. Stick down in the comments, what did you have delivered this week? What did you pick up? And until the next video, cheerio!